Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of the DaVinci Resolve Essential tutorial. So now here in this chapter number 11, we'll be learning about keyframing to do animation. Okay, so from here, from the inspector panel, I'll be showing you guys how you can do the keyframing over here, how you can work things out in this particular application. Okay, so let's not waste time and let's get started on keyframing to do animation in the DaVinci Resolve. So here, as you guys can see, now I'm again back at my same workspace over here. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to do some keyframing. Okay. So from where we can basically do the keyframing. Okay. So first off, you need to go to your inspector panel over here. Okay. So here you guys can see a diamond shape icon over here. Okay. So these are all used for the keyframing. Okay. So we will be learning about that here in this particular class. Okay. So suppose, okay, this is from where you can just zoom in or zoom out. Okay. Suppose I just want my frame at this point. I want my frame to not appear here on my screen. Okay. So to do the keyframing, what I can do is I can just click here on this particular icon. And what I can do is now if I just bring this thing kind of forward. Okay. If I just bring it over here, suppose I will bring this thing over here. And now what I can also do is I can again go back to the previous keyframe. Okay. And take this one few front. Okay. And from here, okay, at this point, what I want is I want to just zoom in. Okay. And I want to zoom in kind of totally like this. Okay. So I want to zoom in like this. Okay. So now let's see a preview of how it actually looks. Okay. So it will kind of appear like this here on my screen. And here I have used the keyframing option. Okay. So this is about keyframing and how you will be able to understand that you do have a keyframe over here. Okay, so here you guys can see you will have this kind of icon over here. And suppose if I come to this one, okay, and now in this one, I want to add some keyframes. Okay, so I will just come directly here in my text. Okay, and there are a few of the controls over here, advanced control. Okay, you guys can also use this one, but I am going to show you just the basics over here. Okay, suppose I want to bring this one kind of later. Okay, or here if I just again come to this particular video, I want to position it quite like this. Okay, I want to change the x-axis. Okay, so I will just bring my video quite down over here in the center. Okay. And at this point, what I'm going to do is I am going to click on this particular keyframe. Okay. And now I am going to come a bit front. Okay. Over here. And at this point, I want to again go back to the same position. Okay. So now let's see how it actually looks. Okay. So here you guys can see. Okay, right now. And here, I guess I have just mistap over somewhere over here. Okay, I have missed up a point. So here I will click this one. And now once I come over here to this point, what I'll do is I will change the x-axis. Okay, so I will change the x-axis from here. I will keep it somewhere like this. Okay, and now again, what I am going to do is I will just bring this one few frames forward. And now at this point, what I'm going to do is I am going to just go back over here. And now I can just click on 0 and I can just click on enter from here. Okay. So now let's see the preview from here as you guys can see. Okay. Now it will be again back. Okay. So this is about the animation. Okay. And now if I want to directly do any animation over here. Okay. So I can just directly come here in the transform option. Okay. And in this one, if I just want to add some rotation to this letter, so for that, what I'll do is I'll just come here at the beginning. Okay, and at the beginning, now what I am doing is I will just transform the characters over here. Okay, so if I just want to give this thing some kind of a rotation, okay, so for that also I just need to click over to this icon, and if I want to bring this quite like this one, okay, so I will just take this letter over here, and now take this few frames forward. Okay, and now I want to change the rotation quite like this. Okay, so this is how I am going to put up a rotation over here. So now just let's see how it will actually look. Okay, so maybe I have just missed one over here as well. Okay, so again, I will just come at the beginning, and what I'll do is, as I have selected this keyframe, and now I will come here, maybe bring this few frames forward. Okay, and at this point, now I am going to add some rotation over here, and I am going to click right over here again. Let's see, did it work or not? Or I will come here, click to this option, and from this option, now if I come over here, I just want this to give this thing rotation, kind of like this, and just open the keyframe and come here back again and just give this thing a rotation over here as well. Okay, so now let's see how it actually looks. Okay, so here now it will just give a rotation, as you guys can see, and it will disappear kind of like that. And if you want to use the share option, okay, so I will just come here, bring my playhead to this option, and now if I want to add some rotation, or if any transformation I want to do, so for that also I will be able to do this thing over here. Go to this controls panel. Okay, so from the control panel, what I can also do is, suppose at this point I want to change the size. Okay, I want to change the size, as you guys can see, and maybe I want to bring this thing little on top. Okay, so first off, as I am over here, okay, so I will come somewhere over here, and now I will click on this diamond icon and maybe bring it a few frames forward. And what I can do is I will just change this quite like this. Okay, and I will just end this animation. So now let's see how it actually looks. So here you guys can see the animation and how it will disappear as well. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, I have just changed this one, and wherever you guys can see this diamond icon, you guys need to think, or you guys need to learn that from here we will be able to do some animation. Suppose at the starting of this frame, I do have this one in red color. Okay, I will click on OK, and now I will just click on this keyframe. Okay, from here, and now what I want to do is, once I come to this particular part, okay, so for that, first I need to select this playhead, or I can just drag this down using my mouse. Okay, and over here, what I want to do is I just want to change the color. Okay, suppose I will change this thing to a different color from here. Okay, so maybe I will take something in blue. So I will just click on blue, and I'll just click on OK over here. So as you guys can see now, if I play, it will turn into blue once it comes over here. Okay. So I hope you guys have understood this class on keyframing. All the places I do have this diamond icon, I will be able to do my keyframe animation. Okay. And anywhere I can see this icon, okay, just beside my diamond shape, I need to understand that there I do have any type of keyframe animation. Okay, so now if I want to increase the size over here, I will be able to do that from here as well. If you want to reset the video or remove all video effects, remove all audio effects, remove and reset all, everything will be back again at its same position. But if you just want to change the keyframe, you guys can come here and directly reset all the settings which you have put. So it will just again go back to its same original position, which is the default settings from here itself. So hope you guys have understood till this much about the keyframing. I have told you guys the basic of keyframing. So the more you will do, you will understand it in a better way. So the last, let's see a preview what keyframing I have done over here. Okay, so just to show you guys the difference, you can do it with rotation and all the things over here as well. Okay, as you guys can see. Okay, so this is how it will appear, and now it will just disappear kind of like this. Okay, so this is how you can basically work on with the DaVinci Resolve keyframing animation. Okay, so this is quite cool. We can use it in different places to give some smoothness or to give some nice effect to our video, and to each and every layer individually we can put all of these keyframing options. So see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.